Strive Not to Drive is a series of events, programs, and incentives held in May each year designed to celebrate and promote sustainable transportation. It's a regional initiative in Western North Carolina facilitated by Go Mountain, a program of the Land of Sky Regional Council, and was originally started by Asheville advocates in the 1980s. The goal of Strive Not to Drive is to encourage people in Western North Carolina to reconsider how they get around the region and explore their communities in ways other than by driving alone. It includes a commuter challenge where residents can earn points for biking, walking, carpooling, riding the bus, or even working from home. These modes of transportation increase the resiliency of our transportation network and decrease congestion for everyone on the road. Active transportation and transit increase the health and safety of our community, providing ways to stay connected to each other and our neighborhoods, and giving more eyes on the street. Biking and walking are good for both mental and physical health and fitness, and provides a way to slow down and experience life at a different speed. People who do so as part of their commute report less stress upon arriving at work than those who drive. It reduces our region's environmental impact and carbon emissions and puts less wear and tear on our transportation infrastructure. Although not everyone can bike, walk, or take a bus from where they live, carpooling is another great option. There are multiple park and ride locations around our region designed to allow folks to meet up to ride together or access public transportation from a central location. In 2025, there were over 17 Strive Not to Drive events held in Buncombe, Haywood, and Henderson counties. In Buncombe County, events this year included a Roll Out of Work event for National Bike to Work Day, a Bike Polo Newbie Night, and a free transit day with ART bus service. There was also a bike and walk audit training session to teach participants how to evaluate infrastructure needs and identify and assess potential improvements. There was a walk audit for Lucy Herring Elementary the following morning and a bike bus for students. Asheville also had a Ride of Silence to bring attention to people riding bikes who have been injured or killed in roadway collisions. There was also a bike in cinema, a smart cycling class, and 2 events aimed specifically at employers to encourage them to provide commuter benefits and learn how to increase their share of employees who bike or ride the bus to work. It was Haywood County's biggest year for Strive Not to Drive ever. They hosted a kids' bike drive to support children who may have lost their bikes during Hurricane Helene. They also had a free transit week and a Bikes, Buses, and Brews social ride, which was the very first outreach event ever for Pigeon River Bikes, a brand new bicycle cooperative serving Haywood County. Haywood Public Transit even produced a brand new commercial for their bus service in the lead up to Strive Not to Drive, and the City of Waynesville did a ceremonial proclamation to designate the week. Henderson County kicked off Strive Not to Drive Week with a social spin, which was Bike Walk Hendersonville's first ever social ride. They also had an outreach booth at the Hendersonville Farmers Market where walk audit trainings took place and visitors could learn more about Apple Country Public Transit, which is fare-free, and learn how to load a bike on the bus. There was also a Downtown Dollars promotion in Henderson County, allowing people to bike, walk, or bus to participating businesses and earn downtown dollars. Studies show that people biking and walking generates greater economic impact than driving. Hendersonville also had its own International Ride of Silence and wrapped up the week with a Hiking Henderson County event at Jackson Park, led by a local naturalist and plant expert. Each person who attended Strive Not to Drive events throughout the week was eligible to enter and win a number of great prizes and giveaways, which this year included baseball tickets to the Asheville Tourists, free monthly bus passes, and safety swag donated by Liberty Bicycles. Strive Not to Drive aims to foster long-term behavior change in how people move around our region, to celebrate sustainable transportation, and to create a culture in which driving alone is not the default option. If you or your organization in Buncombe, Haywood, Henderson, Madison, or Transylvania counties want to participate in Strive Not to Drive next time, please reach out to Sandy at landofsky.org to learn how you can be involved. Let's keep the momentum rolling. Thank you so much to all of our partners who helped make Strive Not to Drive possible in 2025.